Welcome to Ancient Stoic Secrets channel, the channel where modern men stop chasing chaos and start choosing peace. Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked around your quiet home and felt more alive than you ever did in a relationship? Not because you hate love, but because you finally learned to love yourself enough to stop bleeding for the wrong one. This video isn't about quitting women, it's about reclaiming yourself. So if you've ever wondered why wise men are walking alone, you're about to find out. Hit that subscribe button. Your clarity starts now. Part 1. Divorce didn't break him. It woke him up. Divorce doesn't just tear apart a marriage, it tears apart a man. You give her your years, your heart, your effort, and the court splits your soul in half. Your kids become leverage, your name becomes a case file. After surviving that kind of loss, peace becomes sacred. It's not that he won't love again, it's that he won't gamble with his soul. Once you rebuild from ashes, you protect the fire. He's not bitter, he's just awake now, and he knows what chaos costs. Part 2. He's not avoiding love, he's avoiding the illusion. He's not running from love, he's running from the act, because he's seen the mask, sweet before the vows, bitter after the ring. He fell for the performance once, warmth, affection, the dream. Then came the cold, the control, the switch. Now he doesn't chase chemistry, he watches for consistency. If love needs a stage, he'd rather stay in the audience. Because at this age, he's not looking to be entertained. He's looking to be met. Real, raw, honest. No curtain, no act. Part 3. Chaos used to be normal, now it's a deal breaker. He used to think drama was passion. Fights, silence, walking on eggshells. He called it love. Now, he calls it exhausting. He's tasted quiet mornings, calm evenings, peace in his chest. He's not giving that up for someone who thrives on storms. He remembers trying to fix it all until he broke. Now he won't trade his stillness for temporary fire. Love shouldn't feel like war. Peace isn't boring, it's rare. And a man who's been through chaos, he guards his calm like treasure. Part 4. He's not difficult, he's just done explaining himself. He speaks direct, he stands firm. But in today's world, that's called toxic. What used to be strength is now suspicion. He's not angry, he's just tired. Tired of defending what used to be respected. He won't shrink to fit someone's comfort zone. He won't apologize for being structured, focused, or masculine. He knows who he is, and he won't betray it for approval. Some call it arrogance. He calls it alignment. And that alignment? It's non-negotiable. Part 5. He's done playing tug-of-war at home. He's fought enough battles out there. He doesn't want to come home and fight more. He's not looking for competition in the kitchen. He wants connection, partnership, someone who brings peace, not power plays. If every decision is a debate, every plan a conflict, he'll walk. Because he's built too much to spend his energy in tug-of-war. He doesn't need to dominate, he needs to breathe. He needs a woman who builds with him, not battles him. Part 6. He doesn't want to be right. He wants to be respected. He's done with one-way street relationships. He used to stay silent, paid the bills, followed the rules, kept the peace. But there was no peace, only pressure, no gratitude, no connection. Now he speaks his truth. He knows love without respect is a performance. He doesn't need applause. He needs partnership. He won't beg to be heard. He'll walk away instead. Because a man who respects himself never stays where his soul is silenced. Part 7. He doesn't need sex. He needs soul. He's not 25 anymore. He doesn't need another body. He needs a bond. Sex is easy. Peace is rare. He wants someone who feels safe, not just sexy. Someone he can build trust with, not just tension. Lust fades. But emotional intimacy? That's fuel. And if a woman can't meet him there, heart to heart, he won't force it. Because at this stage, shallow attraction feels like starvation. He needs soul food. Part 8. Modern dating feels like theater, not truth. Profiles, filters, games. Everyone's trying to look good, no one's trying to be real. He scrolls through apps and feels like he's in a casting call, not a connection. He's not impressed by selfies. He's looking for someone who builds, not just posts. He doesn't want another show. He wants substance, someone who values eye contact more than emojis, because he's lived long enough to know if it's not authentic, it's not worth a damn. Part 9. His worth is no longer on trial. He used to ask, "Am I enough?" Now he asks, "Is she enough for me?" That shift changed everything. He no longer tries to prove himself. He knows his worth, the loyalty, the discipline, the years he's built something solid. He won't beg to be seen. If she doesn't recognize value when it's standing in front of her, she's not ready. And that's okay, because he's not in the business of convincing. He's in the business of filtering. Part 10. He's building legacy, not chasing attention. He's not trying to impress anyone anymore. No flashy moves, no games, no need to be exciting. He's building something that lasts. Legacy over lust, vision over validation. He's planting roots, not chasing butterflies. He wants alignment, goals, growth, peace, not random highs and emotional lows. Because at this stage, what he builds will outlive him, and he used to think peace was optional. Now, it's the most valuable thing he owns. No more loud nights, no more fake smiles, just stillness. Just him, his thoughts, his space. And that silence, it healed him. He's not desperate, he's discerning. If a woman brings noise, drama, or confusion, she's already disqualified. Because his peace isn't for sale, it's protected. Part 12. Age gave him eyes to see. He used to fall fast. Now he observes, listens, waits. Because he knows trust is earned, not given. Every scar taught him what to avoid. He's not cold, he's calibrated. He doesn't jump into fire anymore. He walks slow and sure because rushing costs more than waiting ever did. With age comes clarity, and with clarity comes power. The power to walk away early. Part 13. He's not a performer in someone else's fantasy. He used to play the part, the flowers, the sweet words, the gentleman act. But he's done with the stage. If being real isn't enough, he's out. He doesn't need applause. He needs authenticity. He's not a character, he's a man. And he refuses to perform for love that isn't mutual. Part 14. He's guarded, not closed. He's not afraid of love. He's afraid of giving himself to someone who doesn't know what to do with it. He's not cold, he's careful. Walls? No. Standards? Absolutely. He opens his heart slowly now, only to those who show they can handle it. Because healing taught him not everyone deserves access to your softest places. Part 15. Some men aren't avoiding love, they're avoiding responsibility. Let's be real, not every man walking away is wise. Some are just avoiding the work. Love requires presence, discipline, leadership. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. A Stoic man doesn't hide from effort. He embraces it with vision and values. Because real masculinity, it shows up, even when it's uncomfortable. He didn't walk away from love, he walked toward himself. So if you're a man over 40 and peace feels better than romance, maybe it's because you finally come home, to yourself. You didn't quit love, you just raised your standards. And to the women listening, don't ask, why won't he choose me? Ask, am I ready to walk beside a man like this? Because a real man doesn't chase. He filters, he leads, he protects. Subscribe to Ancient Stoic Secrets if this spoke to you, because true leadership never begs for love. It simply walks away from dysfunction and walks toward peace.